Hello guys, I'm back. It's me. No guys, I want to remind you all of something because it's like Candace Owens is a prophet or something. No, do you guys remember years ago, Candace Owens said that she's imploring her fellow African brothers and sisters to get off government benefit. She says she understands the need of many people to get it, but she's saying that it should not be a permanent solution. It should be like a band-aid. Fix this minor cut and you move on, right? And when she did, that wasn't the only thing she spoke about. She spoke about how the black community is automatically set up to fail, especially black men. She spoke about not accepting the minimum standards in the black community, the schools in the black community. She was the one who made me aware of these things, that there were schools in the United States, specifically the black community schools were targeted, wherein you would basically automatically like get a pass grade or close to a pass grade for writing your name, date of birth, and age on a test paper. And she's saying that you guys should insist that the curriculum is the same, throughout the nation, right across the nation. And when she spoke about those things, she got major backlash for it. Many people could not see through what she was saying, and she was basically sharing the strategy of where these, funding come from, right? She spoke about the Jim Crow law, and she said that during the time of Jim Crow law, they realized that they could come up with a strategy that could have black people voting for them for the rest of their lives. And she's saying that it is through the government funded program. I forgot what it's called. SNAP benefits and stuff like those, right? So she was saying that, the majority of people that were on it is the black community, and she was saying everyone should fight like hell to get off it, because when they make you so dependent, you best believe that there's going to be a rug pull. And then when the rug pull happens, how will you guys manage? At that point in time, you will have to focus on your education and skills and working hard and consistent to barely feed, she said, barely feed you and your family. And it came to pass that Candace Owens' words have came to pass. But she was dragged for it. She was chastised for it. And if many could have gotten away with it, she would have been crucified for it. Even though we're living in the last days, I can see how Jesus was crucified, and I can see the people who did it. Their offsprings are still here today, still crucifying the Jesuses of today. And I'm conscious of what I'm saying. And you can't tell me there's no Jesuses of today, because if you look at Jesus' history, Jesus wasn't a saint that the Bible and Christians want us to believe that he was. He was a rebel with a cause. And he sparred with the outcasts of society. But these men weren't just regular outcasts. They were smart. They were nifty. They were rebel as well. So you have to learn how to look for the modern day messengers. Not all of them will be Christians. They will be in every corner. The Bible told you that they're going to be in every corner. There's going to be at least one in the music industry. There's going to be at least one in the film industry. There's going to be at least one in politics. We're going to have maybe one from the Christian community. Because oftentimes, God doesn't always work with the Christian community. Sometimes he do, sometimes he don't. based on histories of the Bible. There might be a prostitute, and you're going to say, oh my God, she just said God is, delivering message to a whore. Oh my God, I can't believe she just said that. I did. And I did consciously. And I can give you a reference. Rahab. So guys, the thing is that sometimes people words, they'll sting. They'll sting and they'll ruffle our feathers. But not because it stings and not because it ruffles feathers, it doesn't mean that they have lied or they're lying. Because now, you know what's going to happen? If so many things that Candace Owens has said is coming to pass, everything is about, all hell is about to break loose as to the cases that she's fighting, the things that she's saying that seems crazy. They're all about to unravel and prove to be factual. And the internet needs to wake up and protect this woman. Wake up and protect this woman using your voices and your platform. Yeah. Let them know we're watching you. And if anything should happen to Candace, we know who did it. We know where it's coming from. So guys, I just want to remind you of it. So the next time you come across something that Candace Owens says that seems offensive or repulsive, before you take offense, before you get repulsed by it, let it sit for a bit and ponder on the words that she's saying and see if there's any activity or event that you can attach to it, and do a little bit of reading, do a little bit of research. You don't even have to take much time out of your day. I think 30 minutes out of your day to make you a more powerful individual, knowledgeable, powerful, I think it is truly worth it. But I'm just here to remind you guys that this moment, she told you about it. She told you it was coming. And another thing. Don't be surprised if Barack Obama becomes president again. And if he becomes president again, he's going to target the black community because you guys are getting weak when you should be the strongest soldiers. And it's true. Black people should always be the strongest soldiers. I don't know why. I don't like it either. But I'm reading, I'm learning, and I challenge you guys to do the same. Pay attention. Read, learn, research, and don't become dependent on these softwares and technology. You have calculation to do, use your brain. And don't use the calculator on your phones. Use your brain. Start exercising the mind once again. All right. And I just want you guys to stay safe. Don't hoard money in this season. And if you're going to hoard money, ensure you have an offshore bank account. Yeah. If you're going to hoard money, ensure you have an offshore bank account. Think of banks that have been long in business and existence and have been able to beat the test of times. If you're aiming for the Caribbean, look for a credit union. I can tell you that much. Look for what is called a credit union. That's where you're safest based on our history. And there's another bank here. I'm not giving any of them promotion. Jane Bank. They have been here. Jamaica National. Yeah. But anywho, guys, enough of me. Let me know what's your take, and we're going to talk some more, okay?